Record high coal prices and strong consumer spending are expected to prop up Australia's economic growth in the June quarter. Joining me now is our business reporter, Edward Boyd. Ed, this is expected to be the strongest quarter of economic growth this year. It is retrospective, of course. We want that consumer spending to come down, don't we? That's the whole point of these interest rate rises.
We definitely do. Look, consumer spending is one of the big things which is going to prop up economic growth, but at the same time, consumer spending is the thing that's pushing up inflation and resulting in the Reserve Bank needing to lift interest rates really aggressively this year. So consumer spending is the number one thing that generates economic growth in the country. And then after that, it is our exports, particularly commodities, and the commodity of coal in particular has been really strong over the last 12 months. But what we can do, we can put up the consensus here from the big four banks, their expectations for quarterly growth. You can see about anywhere from 0.7 up to 1.1% in this second quarter. And on the next page is the annual number in the year to the end of June 30. And you can see it's sort of between 3.2 to 3.6%. So that is expected to be, this is expected to be the strongest quarter of economic growth in the calendar year 2022. It's going to start sliding down in the quarter we're in now, which is the September quarter, and keep falling in December. And we're going to be, we're sort of expecting economic growth around the 2% mark next year and falling again into the year after that. So those are the latest figures that the Reserve Bank actually put out yesterday in their statement after they raised interest rates. Laura.
OK, 0.5% yesterday. We're told more to come, but we are going to hear from Governor Philip Lowe tomorrow. Is this just a speech about, yes, we're on the same path, expect more interest rate rises, or could he be changing course just a little bit?
Look, there's been some speculation this morning from some economists that he may provide a bit of a guideline as to how high interest rates will go. There's a lot of predictions saying the cash rate could peak at 3.35% this year or 2.85%, around that figure. So we could get some stronger guidance from the governor around where he sees the cash rate peaking before it needs to start coming down again. We could also get some more guidance from Phil Lowe around inflation. In his statement last night, he said it was going to peak at 7.75% at some point this year before coming down. Maybe he'll provide us a bit more colour tomorrow with what month of the year he's expecting inflation to peak. But he's speaking tomorrow, 1 o'clock tomorrow, Eastern time, at a big lunch. So it's titled Inflation and Monetary Policy. So expect a lot more detail from the governor around those topics.
OK, that's exactly what we need to hear about. So I'm glad that is the title of the speech tomorrow. Ed, thanks so much.